Ryan North with News Channel 12 Sports.
Several area high school football teams getting a jump on the holiday weekend, playing tonight so they can spend more time with their family over the next few days. All of these teams here, these helmets, all these teams 2-0 going into tonight, but only 3 of them would stay that way. Let's start in Martin County, where we had the 9th annual Battle for the Paddle between South Creek and Riverside. There's the paddle that Riverside has dominated over the years, and they continued it tonight. Niquan Burns. He burns the defense for a touchdown, and Will Harrell doesn't like my Burns joke. He really wasn't fond of Brandon Beach doing this either. Beach, who's headed to Gardner-Webb, finding another quarterback, Matthew LaVille, the Farmville transfer. We like to call him Sunshine because of that great hair, like the Remember the Titans QB. Well, Riverside, they're going to remember this. They get another win over South Creek by the final of 36-14 to keep the paddle. Undefeated Southwest Edgecombe travel to Winterville to take on unbeaten South Central. Great game at the Falcons' Nest. Southwest Edgecombe, second half, here they come. Cortez Jones, he's going to score to give the Cougs the lead. South Central basketball star Shaquem Phillips in the crowd saying, I like alley-oops. I'll just watch these guys throw it around. Justin Humphreys to Nazir Monroe Smith for the score to take the lead late, and the cheerleaders approve. Then Humphreys going to look for the ECU commit Jeremy Lewis on the 2-point conversion, and South Central stays undefeated with a 22-15 win over Southwest Edgecombe. Farmville Central, fresh off its first win, hit the road to Johnson County to take on a Princeton squad that loves to run the ball. And the Jags, well, they need some water tonight because they were running all over the place trying to catch Jaden Brooks. Brooks scores once. Brooks is going to score again. He's scored a whole bunch of times, and Princeton picked up the 36-13 win. Farmville drops to 1-2 on the year. Undefeated Kinston hosted Fike in a real good game. Kieran Hooker, their senior quarterback. I want to check out this frozen rope he's going to throw for a touchdown pass to Kari Pitts. That's pretty good. JH Rose coach Dave Wotecki helping out Ryan Gieselman tonight. A couple of the Kinston coaches attending a funeral and not at the game, so Woj and Coach Compton helping out their friend from up top. They wouldn't like this. Aaron Bancroft scores for Fike. This one went back and forth and went to overtime. That's where Kieran Hooker would help his team score, and the defense sealed the deal. They win it 48-42 in overtime. North Duplin hit the road for the second straight week, this time to Deep Run to take on a South Lenoir team that won its opener. The Blue Devils ran out feeling good until their first offensive snap. They, lose the luggage. Gerson Marmol jumps on it for the Rebels. And then Kyle Figueroa out with an injury. He's usually the starting quarterback, so Gage Outlaw, breaking the law, keeps for a 1-yard TD. And Chad Richardson, Mr. Deep Run. Yeah, that's me, Chad. Good to see you. And hey, look, it's DJ Simmons. He's going to come up with the interception as North Duplin gets the win over South Lenoir 21-6. Undefeated Tarboro made the short trip to Rocky Mount to take on Northern Nash. And the Vikings just look unstoppable this year right off the bat. How about Jiron Albritton's going to come up with the interception, and he's got a clear path to the end zone. Then Albritton's going to do it again from a much shorter distance, and Tarboro, they roll again. 50-6. The Vikings 3-0, and I don't know if anybody's going to come close to touching them this year. Lejeune hosted Lakewood on base. Thanks to Jacksonville Daily News sports guru Chris Miller for sharing his video. The Leopards would jump out to the lead using the pass to J.J. Johnson for the 5-yard TD, but Lejeune sticking around for a while. Darnell Collins is going to score. Not enough, though. Lejeune falls 30-6. The Devil Pups still looking for that first win in a couple of years. Just keep at it, boys. Some other Thursday night high school scores for you. It was CB Aycock beating their rival Eastern Wayne, while Edenton Holmes blanked Pasquotank, and Rocky Mount gets another win. They beat Hertford 27-13. Carolina Panthers played their final preseason game. The starters didn't play much, and Elijah Hood, the former UNC running back, left the game with an injury. Now, Taylor Heineke, the former ODU quarterback, started, went 7 of 12 for 68 yards and a TD to Mose Frazier. Garrett Gilbert played most of the second quarter, 4 of 7 for 23 yards, no TDs. The Steelers, they get the win. It's preseason. No one cares. 39-24. Now the roster cuts, they happen coming up in the next few days. The first weekend of college football kicked off tonight. Campbell, in its first full year of having scholarships, they're in a new conference as well. They hosted Division II Chowan. And check out the highlights of the Campbell Camels tonight. Check out the highlights of the Camels tonight, as Daniel Smith would have himself 5 TDs in the 49-26 win. Here comes Campbell. First, it's going to be a pick six.
Interception. Back the other way,
there you go. They get the win. How about Wake Forest real quick playing at Tulane? This one all tied up at 17. All Wake Forest in for a dogfight. We'll see what happens with them coming up. We got more News Channel 12 at 11 coming up in just a few minutes.